right, we are talking about a report about pay. And this is something that I feel like comes up a lot when we talk about gender equality and if women are paid less than men. Most studies say yes. But TD Ameritrade says that they're under a new study. The Pew Research Center says only 3.8% of women earned more than their husbands in 1960. That was done years ago. Now they're saying, TD Ameritrade, 50% of all women make the same or more than their partner.
And that's incredible. And that's not to say that the gender gap in pay has gone away, because that's certainly not the case. But they also went on with the study and were sort of asking about the emotional reactions to this.
I thought this was interesting.
And so what they said was, this is interesting. The women breadwinners were far more likely than men who earned more to describe themselves as secure, proud, independent, and in control. But there's another side. They were also more likely to say they felt guilty and embarrassed for earning as much as their husband or more than their husband. And I just think, how sad is that anybody is still rooted in these old, ideas.
Well, I think there are preconceived notions of how relationships should be set up and who should be in charge and who should be taken care of. And so I don't know that I would feel that way, but I can understand why you may feel like the men should be the breadwinner of the family. I don't think that's the case anymore.
Well, and you know what? And it's changing too. I mean, we talk about how gender pay inequality is still an issue, but more women are going to college right now, and as a rule, college grads end up earning more money. So in the future, it could very well be that women earn more than men overall.
I think that things have changed so much where we rely, I think middle class and lower class, we rely on having two incomes in the household.
Oh, that's true.
And
to make things work, you have to.
And I think that really sets up, at least in individual households, this idea of equality, because we are all contributing to our family working as a household.
Yeah.
So, I mean, hopefully, at least on the very basic level, it's changing there, and those feelings of embarrassment will go away over time.
Let's hope. Yeah. It's an interesting study, though.
It is.
All right, before we run out of time here, we want to mention a pioneering woman from our area who is going to get some credit at Pittsburgh International Airport. So first off, we want to show you, the statues. When you're getting off the plane and you see the statues there as you go down to the escalator of George Washington and Franco Harris. That's iconic, of course. That's all about Pittsburgh.
And the T-Rex.
And the T-Rex, right. Well, now they're going to add another statue. There will be a third statue, and it's Nellie Bly.
Yes!
And did you know who Nellie Bly was?
Yes.
Okay. Nellie Bly, born in Armstrong County. In fact, there's a monument down the hill from where I grew up.
Really?
Because she was born in Cochran's Mills in Armstrong County, which is down over the hill from Brick Church, which is the village that I grew up in. And so I knew about her. I mean, she set a world record traveling around the world in 72 days. She was a pioneering journalist. She did things that no man or woman was doing at that time. I mean, really incredible. So I'm excited that she's going to be at Pittsburgh International.
I think it's so neat. Although I do wonder sometimes when people who have never been to Pittsburgh International come through, if they wonder, what is going on here? You see the dinosaur, a football player, and George Washington.
Well, this, I think, will help even it all out a little bit. But it does say something about Pittsburgh that we have a Steeler and George Washington greeting you as soon as you get off the plane.
We have a lot to be proud of here.
We do, absolutely. All right, well, we have a fun day planned here on Pittsburgh Today Live. Lots jammed into this hour.
We are heading to Zazu Salon with Selena. She's visiting Emilio and Gino to see what's trending for spring.
And Raina shows me how to make a classic Italian dish that will help you get through this last stretch of winter.
We're also keeping an eye on your health and your health care. See how Highmark Blue Cross Blue Shield is working to fight healthcare fraud.
It is Wednesday, March 4th, and we are so glad you're with us because Pittsburgh Today Live is just getting started. Look how pretty the river looks.
Beautiful.